He's rainbow. Rainbow man, I got your rainbow color.
Yeah.
Oh, you crazy man, you. You're crazy.
You're the crazy one.
Thank you, Chuckies.
Don't color outside the lines. Strike one.
We make higher. Look, we got.
Too high, too dangerous. Strike two.
Authority sucks. I want to be free. Authority sucks. Just let me be. Yeah.
Shut up. I'm separating you both for life.
Hello and welcome to a City Voices interview with Matthew Silver, who is a street performer, a love and peace street performer, who is often found near Union Square Park in downtown Manhattan. And here he is, bare-chested and ready to conduct an interview with us. And we're very excited. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. I didn't get much sleep, but that's no problem.
All right. Matthew, were you brought up Jewish?
Yeah, it was Reform Judaism, not Orthodox Reform. So it was like lighthearted Jew.
Oh, yes, a lighthearted Jew. That's like Jew light, right?
Jew light. That's right.
Okay. So what are your spiritual beliefs?
We're all connected by energy. It's like energy that connects us all. It's all one. The only thing that divides us is our bodies, our perspective. But we're all part of a universal energy. It's consciousness or whatever it is. It's in everything. It's in AI. It's in computers. It's in food. It's in wood. It's in your posters. It's in your couch. Just consciousness, whatever. I don't know. Sometimes they call it chi.
Yeah.
Sometimes the energy buildup is greater in some areas than others. Obviously, I guess energy is pretty big in humans, but it's the infinite energy that connects us all. But I don't think there is any person in charge like a god. There is a higher power, but it's not like a god that's either he or she. It just is, man. It is what it is. That's my spiritual belief.
Thank you for that. What got you started doing street performances?
Boredom and wanting to be recognized and wanting to get performance gigs, like I thought if I performed outside, it would help me get more performance gigs. It helped me get a little bit more, but I realized if I want performance gigs, I have to be direct and I have to tell people I want to perform. You know what I mean? It's just, I was doing something. Also, I was performing to inspire love consciousness at the time. I stopped since COVID happened because I would go out and it was, the people didn't take to it as much as they used to. And I just
how did they treat you when COVID was happening?
You know what? People don't treat me like anything. It's a city, right? You live in a city. It's like you're losing your identity in the city. You lose your reality. You don't exist. Everybody goes through this similar thing. It's like you're you're just I don't feel like I exist anymore, but I mean, if I didn't perform, I feel like I wouldn't be as social as I am. I mean, right now, all I'm performing for is to be social, I guess. I don't know. I like having the ability to have a gift.
Do you cry the tears of a clown when no one's around?
Yes, all the time. All the time. Just,
Really?
but I mean, who doesn't cry? I mean, even if you're not a clown, you know what I mean? People are sad, man. I mean, this world is happening too fast, too fast. Nobody, especially in a city. I don't know why I live near a city. I should be living near a community that's slow and doesn't get sucked into this internet world where it's faster. You're useless, 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 useless.
You mean like an ashram? Or like a kibbutz or something?
Maybe.
That
Maybe.
might be cool.
Might be cool.
Tell us about your family life.
I live with my parents. They're real normal. They stayed together. I'm lucky that they're even giving me a place to stay because I'm too, you know, I mean, because of them, I'm somewhat normal, you know. But if I mean, if I would probably be one of those, I'd probably be close to the character I play on the street. I'd be exactly.
Are they supportive of your street performances?
Yes, but I mean, I've been doing shows at a venue, so I haven't really, well, I've been street performing to promote the show.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You also perform at clubs.
Well, just one club, St. Mark's Comedy Club.
Oh, okay.
Haven't been in on the street performing. You know, I did it for 10 years and I thought, you know, be consistent, it will break a bubble in my head. But you know, I gave people my energy, you know.
Yeah.
You know, give without expecting any fruition, you know. That was the logic, you know. I want to entertain people. I fart in their faces and
So
it
now
worked.
you're doing mostly at this one club, and also you make these really hilarious videos with this other guy. He's like, I don't know his name. He's bald and he's like a little heavy set. Really good videos. Like when the two of you were like children and drawing with crayons, and then the adult comes in and eventually like you guys love each other, but they separate you. It's so tragic.
I thought that was a great video. No, thanks for bringing it up. I don't think it's like I posted it. Not people didn't enjoy it as much.
Oh my God, I loved it. That
Well,
was so good. It was so good because it brought you back to like having a childhood friend. And that's how it was. That's how it was. And to see two adults, one with like a flowing beard, you know. Yeah, you had your beard in that one, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So to see two grown men acting precisely as children act, it was just remarkable. So let's keep going. What have you learned? What have you learned about people?
Well, I like the quote that you taught me from Plato. Be kind because everybody's dealing with a hard battle. And that made me realize like everybody's under their own perspective, right? So, you know, we don't really know, like in somebody's brain, we don't really know how hard they have it. You know what I mean? Like let's say a cookie breaks. I don't know, it's a silly experience. To the most average person, they would be able to, you know, let that go. Oh, my fucking cookie broke. whatever. It fell on the floor. You broke and fell on the floor. I can't eat it. I'll throw it out. But to some people, maybe a broken cookie is a traumatic experience, you know? And I feel like that's what we got to respect, that some people are more sensitive than other people. And, you know, I have my bad moods. Like I guess I'm in a bad mood right now because I didn't get enough sleep, and I've had insomnia for a while, and it sucks. And you're right. It takes away you feeling the perfection of life. It's like, who do I blame that on? You know, I was talking to you and I was like, I blame it on God, but God, you know, that's a neurotic mistake I'm making, because like I say, God, like that's the God that I learned from when I was young, you know, I was Reformed Jew. God, he's there judging you. But that doesn't exist. And anyway, that's my perspective.
Yeah.
Sorry if
No, that's fine. That's
but
what
I really like what you told me. It stuck with me, what Plato said, be kind, because everybody's dealing with a hard battle, and it's true. And I don't like people who think my life is so tough, get the fuck out of my way. Do you know, I try to be so happy, and what?
No, I was chuckling because, you know, get the fuck out of my way. You know, that's like, you know, I was just imagining somebody saying that to me, and that would be, you know, shit, man. Oh my, what's with him?
Exactly. That's brutal. But then you know, you being more, you just say, oh, he's going through a hard thing. So you know, you let go of the person.
I mean,
But
yeah, you know that in your head, but what is your heart? How does your heart respond to a guy like that?
well, you try to have compassion. You say, oh, this attack was bad. I'll stay away from him. I'll give him his space. And that's probably
Yeah.
what he needs. But maybe he needs somebody to talk to too. You don't know. But
Sure.
a lot of times they want the right person to talk to. But who is the right person, you know?
Well, you were doing a street performance, and there was this gentleman who really didn't appreciate you at all, and he was like threatening violence, and like you responded with compassion, right? Isn't that how it went?
You're talking about the video that's online?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I said I love you, but
Yeah.
but I just decided, because he got closer and closer, I just decided to follow through and put on shorts.
Did you mean I love you to him? Did you mean it?
Well, I wanted to do the opposite of what he was doing, which was he was just kicking all my props. But he was a
Oh,
tall guy,
yeah.
and he was insinuating violence, and I didn't want to
Yeah.
get hurt.
Yeah.
So I took the bigger, I don't know what the high road is, but I guess that's a high road. You know, but
Yeah. Like if
I don't know.
any,
You say the high road for your ego, like I took the high road. You know, it's just like the ego exists, and it's, you know, how do you?
and
You
you
know, the
weren't just
ego.
saying, you weren't just saying I love you. You were yelling I love you at the top of your lungs to try to get through to him.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo, you know.
Well, I thought that made for some powerful viewing.
Thank you.
So what have you learned about yourself?
That I'm only human, just like everybody else. I'm no Superman, but nobody expected that of me. Maybe just myself, which myself is very hard on myself. And I wish that I mastered sleep, because my life would be better for me.
Okay, here's a tough question. What is your favorite vegetable?
I like asparagus.
What's your favorite fruit?
Right now I've been into pineapple.
Do you like getting dirty, sweaty, and smelly?
I don't not like it. It's a part of life.
Okay. But does it make you feel good?
No, I
Oh,
I, I want to go after I get dirty, smelly, and sweaty from a long day. I want to go home and take a shower so I could, and then go to sleep and feel normal.
is it spiritually significant that everyone poops?
Yes, yes, because everybody has toxic shit that they got to let go of. It's a metaphor, yeah.
Does poop smell funny bad or funny good?
Funny bad. I don't like the way poop smells.
Are farts funny?
Always. So is shitting, but I don't. Nobody likes to see shit, but it's funny. Maybe that's why it's funny because nobody wants to see shit, but everybody shits. The most, the most handsome or prettiest people shit, and
Oh, that brings me to my next question. What happens when the most beautiful person in the world makes a giant monumental fart at the dinner table and it stinks so bad that it makes the food taste like old hot dogs and people are losing their appetites?
what happens?
Like, what do you think about this beautiful person after that?
Um, well, it's still beautiful. It's like the most funniest thing that could ever happen, you know? It would be a great moment to experience.
How do you
Like
think most
somebody
people,
you least expect to fart and really stink, you know? It's brilliant. I hope it happens to who anybody who's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth
That,
Paltrow?
I hope
Yeah.
it
Um,
probably that probably's already happened. You know, she's already kind of made fun of herself. She sells candles that are scented from her vagina.
oh, that's a fact, right?
Yep.
Wow. So there's already some kind of way about her that makes this all okay.
Yep.
Okay. What is 12 times 10?
120.
Yes. What's
Oh.
12 times 11?
132.
Yes. Um, what are your thoughts on mental illness?
Um, well, I guess my opinion is I don't like using the word mental illness. Because we're more I mean if it helps for somebody to get medication and stuff, but we're all more or less very connected.
I mean, are
I
we
mean,
an ill
I don't want
society?
to see people as I want to see people who have mental illness as people like me, so they could fit right in, you know?
Are you an ordinary person?
No.
So when you say people like me, so you mean like
Well, I'm not referring to you, but
no, it's okay. No, but like when you say like I want everyone to see all mentally ill people just like me, I think in that
I sound
moment,
racist.
what no, I think in that
Fucked up. Sorry, I'll make it fun.
it's all right. I think in that moment you thought of yourself as just, normal guy.
No, I'm not normal. I don't want people to be like me. Jesus Christ. I'm not having the right correct wording. It's
It's because you're tired.
no, my brain is not so great, you know.
Why
I mean,
not?
even if I was, maybe being tired helps, but I I don't know. I don't like labels.
Okay, yeah,
I don't see you as mentally ill, you know, but
oh,
I see you as a human being. That's all.
thank you.
Isn't that what you want? Like, you don't want people well, it's good to tell people, but you don't want people to know you for your, I mean, I went to special ed, right? When I was younger, they said I had central auditory processing disorder. I don't know, but they said I was different at the time when I was young, right? So when you're young, it's a trigger. So they put me in special ed. They left me back 1 year. But reality was I was just a normal person who needed more one-on-one. But reality is we all need more one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't learn sitting in a class with a teacher talking to 20, 30 students. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're like a sensitive guy, and sensitive to energy, and that's a lot of energy in a room of kids.
Yeah.
So it's like overstimulation, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think humanity will survive or self-destruct in the next 200 years? That's like five
I
generations.
like to say I don't know. I don't know.
Would
I
you
don't-
care to guess?
Well, the way things are going now, I feel like we're gonna self-destruct because
What about, never mind like the news, what about based upon your own personal understanding of humans and what you've come to learn from your experiences with humans?
well, being a human, I feel like as an individual, I feel like I'm treated like shit, and it makes me realize there's a lack of compassion for each other. And I just see us self-imploding.
Okay.
So sorry, I don't mean to sound so negative.
No, that's all right.
That's in 200 years. We don't have to worry
That's
about
in 200 years. Yeah, that's like 5 generations, and we'll be long dead. But we may reincarnate, who knows? If you met a genie, what would be your one wish?
I wish I can get good sleep every night for the rest of my life. That's what I would wish for.
Oh, I wish for that for you too. I'll be praying for that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here's an important question. Matthew Silver, how is your sex life?
Oh, it's terrible. Haven't had sex in like 3 years.
Oh, 3 years?
Yeah, it sounds terrible the way you're reacting to it too.
No. I haven't had sex in longer than that, and I have a girlfriend.
Oh, well, I mean, that's good. At least you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, sex is not the most important thing in relationships, despite what a lot of horny people tend to believe,
No, I'm with you. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't need sex. I just need intimacy with a woman, you know?
Yeah, and intimacy means what?
Just close, being together and just opening up and being vulnerable and crying together and hugging and feeling good and just cuddling and sleeping and I guess
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
That's that's it. That is it. And here's a pro tip. If you wind up living with someone and it's an intimate relationship like you described, the key to success is personal space. You need yours, they need theirs. And when you come together, it'll be that much nicer because you'll miss each other. Even if it means you're in the living room and she or he is in, or they is in the kitchen doing your thing, Let it be. Give them their space. Okay. So, would you like to get married one day?
No,
Do you want to have kids?
no.
How come?
It's too much responsibility. I'm having trouble taking care of myself.
Okay. How old are you?
44. I just had my birthday. I just had my birthday, February 13th.
Oh, happy birthday, my friend.
Happy post birthday.
Happy post birthday. Happy belated birthday. Um, what are the 3 most important things in life, Matthew?
Love, community, health.
All right, all right. Now, for the next 11 items, I ask that you give either a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a middle of the road thumb, okay?
Okay.
Farts. Poops. Pee-pee. Diarrhea. Earwax. Boogers. Runny snot. Queefs. You know what queefs are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Semen. Teardrops. Bad breath. All right, so bad breath got the thumbs down finally. So now, Matthew. Yes, take a good, you got a good stretch there? Oh,
Oh,
all right, that's very important, actually. So what are your final thoughts, Matthew? What do you want to impart on our small little audience?
Life is short. You know, I would say, I mean, follow your bliss for the good and the bad.
You know, the person who coined that phrase, follow your bliss, do you know who
Joseph
that was?
Campbell. Joseph
That's-
Campbell.
Yes, yes. And what is the best way to follow your bliss, Matthew?
You listen within. Yeah, I would say that your closest connection to God is going deep within. Well, I mean, whatever God is, or the energy.